The KFDM Beaumont Bowl series wrapped up tonight at the Butch Thomas Center as the Ozen Panthers were taking on the Central Jaguars. The KFDM Beaumont Bowl trophy was already given out to Westbrook in Week 1 for beating both Ozen and Central. So no trophy on the line in the game tonight, but there was a lot of pride riding on the outcome of the matchup tonight. Ozen 0-3 on the season, Central 1-2 on the year heading into the game, but both teams feeling very, very confident about district play. First quarter already 7-0 Central, where Ozen's Javaris Curl looking to get back in the game, but he throws it to the wrong guy. Garrison Mitchell picks it off for the Jaguars, and just like that, the Jaguars in business again already with that 7-0 lead. Would that lead to more Jaguar points, though? Damon Thomas here, the handoff, absolutely nowhere to go. Ozen all over him, making sure he got nothing, and boy, were they glad they did, because the field goal attempt by Jose Kedlera, wide left. No points on the drive for the Central Jaguars. Ozen right back in it until this. A bad exchange on the handoff, and Central's Isaiah Pouncey pounces on the ball and gives it back to Central. But could the Jaguars take advantage of this Ozen turnover? No. Michael Jaquette hits Garrison Mitchell here in the corner for the touchdown. Nice. 13-0 Central. Point after no good as well. Kicking woes continued for Central. Ozen still not out of it, though, only down by 2 touchdowns. Javaris Curl, another turnover. This time he's stripped, and Andre Roberts says, "Thank you very much. Now eat my dust." He runs it all the way back for the touchdown. Jaguars rolling. It was 20-0 at that point. Coach Keith McGee of Ozen, something has to go right. Jags punting here, and Ian Bramble. Well, here's something that goes right for Ozen. The punt is blocked, and it goes out of the back of the end zone for that elusive safety. They didn't have that one in the pool tonight. 20-2 at that point. Central with the lead, and they would cruise the rest of this game. We go to the big board, and the Jaguars taking care of business against Ozen. 33-9 tonight. Jaguars improved to 500 on the year, 1-0 in district play. Ozen still looking for that first win of 2013. Our team tailgate reporter Tom Wright has much more with the head coach, Toby Foreman of Central.
Beginning of district play tonight, of course, you want to get that win in the column, and that is certainly the case for the Central Jaguars tonight. With us is head coach Toby Foreman. Coach, team was pretty psyched about the win. Obviously, they were really celebrating it. This meant a lot to them tonight.
Yeah, you know, it's just like the Westbrook game. This is all Beaumont Bowl matchups, and you know, old Hebert and French, and there's a lot of tradition in this game. I saw it up on the scoreboard. I mean, it's unbelievable, the tradition in Beaumont, Texas, and you know, I know Coach McGee and those guys are upset they didn't win, but they can keep their heads up and they can make the playoffs. We both should be in the playoffs.
Well, the first half probably set the pace for this game. Ozen with a lot of turnovers. You guys were able to capitalize on those turnovers, and so often we see these games hinge on who can make those kinds of plays.
Yeah, you know, I felt like we had 2 weeks to prepare for them. I felt good as I felt since I've been here about the game plan on offense and defense. We shut them out tonight. Our offense is responsible for 33 points on our side and 9 for them. So, I mean, you know, we got to improve on our special teams because that's just not good enough, and then we cannot turn the ball over. If we alleviate those 2 problems, we can play with, you know, pretty much anybody around.
Well, talk a little bit about the defense, because I think that was part of the headline tonight. You guys have basically shut down the Panther offense tonight, and that's always going to win football games.
Yeah, you know, I mean, our defense coordinator and our coaches, and on the offensive side, our coaches have done a great job preparing these kids, and the kids have responded well, and due to that, we're 1-0. Because, you know, the non-district, we really used it to try some things to prepare, and we feel like we know what we're pretty good at right now.
All right, Coach, congratulations on your first win in district as a head coach.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Toby Foreman, here with Central. Of course, Central winning the game tonight against the Ozen.